Hello, y'all. I'm back. It's 11:51 a.m. and I just been farting around on the internet on my phone all this time. So, a couple of more things I wanted to say to try to clear up. So, that lady, she had I thought she had about 1,000 Twitter followers, but I guess she has under 2,000, but close to 2,000 Twitter followers. But she's following a little bit over 1,000. The lady who I had the issue with. But she ain't got to worry about me no more. You know. And another thing I wanted to try to clarify, because I had so much on my mind, was that when I changed my username yesterday before the incident happened, it was before I found out that she got offended. I wanted to clear that up too. It was before I found out that she got offended. And, basically, had me changing my username had nothing to do with the incident yesterday. But I have been thinking about it for about a week or two. I've been thinking about it. You know, changing my username. But then because I already explained everything in the last video. But after that after the incident happened, I just changed it back to Candy Grandpre, and I said, well, maybe some other time I might change it back to against gang stalking and narcissistic abusers. So, I just wanted to make things clear because I don't think that I was clear in the previous video, and my mind was all over the place, and then dealing with sleep deprivation. I still haven't got to go back to sleep. So I surviving for the day on less than 4 hours of sleep. So, I'll try to not bring her up no more. But I don't even know her name or anything like that. But when it comes to other targets, if you're still targeted, but you're not a perp, and we had a misunderstanding, then I'm not going to try to, I'll be respectful enough to not, reveal who you are, or throw you out there intentionally or on purpose or anything like that. But that lady was living in upset, and she actually said in her video that I put her on blast, but it wasn't on purpose. But you put yourself on blast because you have the YouTube link in your Twitter bio. But anyway, I'll try to move on from her. Because when I get upset about things, I guess it stemmed from childhood abuse. That if I get upset about something, it just I have unwanted and intrusive thoughts about the people or the incidents that made me angry or upset or caused me distress or anxiety or whatever. But then, just a short while ago, there was another person, somebody in the so-called writing community who got hateful and blocked me out of nowhere without cause for no reason. And I don't remember following this person or that person following me. And I have no recollection of seeing that person on my timeline. So maybe that person got offended at me. I mean, maybe that person got offended at my tweet about cryptocurrency. That's the only guess, because I did more retweeting than actual tweeting today. I didn't do my own tweeting that much today. So that person blocked me. Well, I'm assuming that it might be the cryptocurrency tweet. Well, I said, well, but I never saw that person tweet about cryptocurrency, So I said, well, how and why are all these, supposed anti-New World Order people you know, glorifying cryptocurrency when cryptocurrency is part of the beast system. So I don't know if that person unfollowed me because of that tweet or what else, or if they found something offensive on my blog, or if they clicked on my blog and found something offensive. I don't know, but I blocked that person right back, and I'm like, well, you ain't got to worry about me no more. So it's like I don't have a life. I'm gonna say it right here. I don't have a life. So I'm just in this motel room, and I don't have a clear answer on whether or not I will get my Social Security check. But if I do get the Social Security check, then if I do get the Social Security check, then I can only afford to stay here one more week, not 2 weeks like I thought, because I have to pay my storage and phone bill. So, I apologize. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying I apologize as in I will never do it again. But I'll say, like, excuse me, for, off and on the past couple of weeks of having, or pretty much this year, of me talking about, bad online experiences with people, So I'll say, excuse me, but I'm pretty sure I'll have more problems down the line, But, I have difficulty moving on from certain situations and stuff, so, but I want to be able to try to think or talk about something happy, you know, I mean, despite me being targeted, and suffering depression, I try to, I want to try to better myself, despite the fact that the perps are trying to stop me and they're trying to hinder me and everything like that. So, well, they try to stop me, they try to hinder me, they try to hold me back. And, I don't want this channel or any of my videos, even despite me, showing footage of my gang stalking and harassment or whatever, or certain issues that I have, or narcissistic abuse experiences, or, I really don't want this to be like a 100%, Debbie Downer kind of channel, but it's like stuff is always coming, problem after problem or situation after situation is always something, you know. So, despite feeling so depressed, when you're very depressed to the point where you feel like you can't even get up to wash a dish, wash one fork, feeling so depressed, it's a big doggone accomplishment that last night I had just enough, mental, emotional, and physical, before the incident happened. I had just enough physical and mental and emotional strength to, I cleaned out the toilet. And the toilet seat is loose. So, dang. But it was kind of loose when I first got here, but it seems like it got looser. So, that was an accomplishment for me to clean out the toilet and brush my teeth last night. But I mean, I read the Bible I mean, not read. I meant to say I listened to on my MP3 player. You know, I listened to the Bible. Some more Psalms yesterday, last night, and I only played one song, one Christian song, and I don't know why a lot lately I haven't been pretty much in the mood to listen to music lately. Even the Christian songs, I don't know why I just haven't been in the mood or haven't been feeling like listening to any music. But I mean, yeah, I think it was that Friday when I first got these MP3 players. I was listening to the music and the favorite Christian songs I haven't heard in a long time, and and it's Christian songs I haven't heard in a long time, and so I was like excited and felt addicted to listening to them, and felt like I couldn't stop listening. Felt like I couldn't stop listening to them. But it's 12:03 right now, and I still didn't eat yet. I didn't eat, and I mean I've been up since close to 8 o'clock, and it's now 12. I didn't even eat yet. So right now, I feel like you know right now, even though I got a little bit extra food and stuff, you know with inflation and everything like that, it seemed like, wow, you get 7 items of food and it'd be like $50. So 7 items of food, and 50 $50. That's almost, but then again, at Whole Foods, they don't have a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's over here. But some people, they laugh and say that Whole Foods equals whole paycheck, and that not everything is 100% organic at Whole Foods. So I first heard of Whole Foods in New York in 2006 or 2007, and at that mental health shelter in New York, they had that narcissistic white girl. I don't remember what her name was, but she was talking about brushing your teeth with strawberry juice. And that was the first time I ever in my life heard anything about the word organic. And it's like, organic, what is that? I never knew what it, I mean, as far as food goes. I mean, I've heard a little bit about, in school about organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. But as far as organic food, I didn't know I had no idea what that meant. But, you hear about the, you know, the, the bag of apples at Whole Foods, being overpriced and stuff like that. So, and then I never heard of Trader Joe's until I got to Los Angeles.